Greetings, my fellow Panzerians. We have once again attained Tuesday. Did you know that in Esperanto you can make any part of speech another part of speech, like nouns all end in O and infinitive verbs all end in I, so you can change the root of a word to a different part of speech just by swapping the ending around. So it is perfectly legitimate in Esperanto. You can either say it is Tuesday, the way that you would say it in English, or you can say it Tuesdays, which I really like. You can also say things like the sky blues or it summers. I think that's great. So the hair is still going strong, as you can see. It's been really funny getting people's reactions from it. They get that look that means I'm horrified, but I don't want to say that. It's strange how weird people are about other people's hair. I find that when you have really long hair, because my hair was down almost to my hips again, and it was almost to my knees when I cut it before, and I find that people are very weird when you have very long hair. Other people feel very entitled to your hair. Like, I have had complete strangers walk up to me in stores and start like ordering me never to cut my hair. I mean, it's really, really weird. And so when you have long hair and then you cut it, people are like freaked out and they don't quite know how to deal with it. I think this is okay. It's settled down some now. For the first few days it was like it went wild with freedom and it got really huge. We have worked out a compromise, which is I leave it alone. So Nella, I've been trying to come up with a good answer to your question about household chores, and like, I don't know, I can remember that I used to really hate doing the dishes and it doesn't really bother me anymore. I don't really mind changing the bedding, but I've never been terribly good at it, and I can remember when I was a teenager, I used to wonder why when my best friend would make her bed, it always looked so beautiful. It was always so like perfectly straight. There were no wrinkles. Nothing was ever crooked. When I made my bed, it always looked like somebody had been rolling on it. And then I realized that it's because she's 6 feet tall and I'm 4'11", and in order to make the bed, because my bed is up against the wall, I have to like climb onto the bed to like arrange the blankets. So it's always going to end up looking terrible. It's always going to be sort of wrinkled, no matter how much I try to smooth it out, because I can't actually reach the other side of the bed because I have little tiny T-Rex arms. So that's my problem with bed making. But to be honest, I think my real problem with household chores, apart from, you know, my fatigue issues, is that like I don't enjoy the cleaning part. I love to organize, right? So like if all I have to do is like say take stuff out of a cupboard and then rearrange it and put it back, I like doing stuff like that. I'm good at that. I don't like things that are gross. I don't like having to like scrub on stuff. And that's kind of a problem because we have a lot of pets, and so everything in the house is constantly covered in pet hair and like mud that gets tracked in from outside. So yeah, that is probably like my least favorite part of the whole sort of household chore process, the actual cleaning off of dirt of things. I feel like there was something else that I had planned to talk about today, but I didn't write it down, so I guess it wasn't very important because I have forgotten it. So I would like to echo what Nella said, you know, Sling, it was lovely to see you. Phoebe, I hope that we get to see you soon. Hopefully we get to see all of you soon. And I will see you guys next week. So don't forget to be awesome.